First off, this is not a 2.0. This is a reissue with swapped out and added accessories and an updated box to match the aesthetics of the other Snyder Cut release figures. That's it. Not sure who said this was a 2.0. Maybe folks on YouTube or some Facebook group, but Hot Toys themselves never said it was a 2.0. They didn't even hint at it. We can go on the website for Sideshow and just see this. Nothing on this site says anything about a 2.0. Not in the details, not in the description, nothing. Doesn't say anything about a newly enhanced body or any type of lingo that would indicate that this is a 2.0 like they do with their other 2.0s. They didn't do any updates to this thing, maybe some paint apps, but other than that, the only thing that's different is the base and the parademon gun. Everything else is the same. Figure looks pretty much the same. I had the original, and this looks like the original. He's not taller like the updated other figures. And I know this because I stood him side by side with my Nightmare Batman, who is an updated body. So he's taller than the original Nightmare Batman because I had both at the same time, so I was able to compare them. And this guy is shorter than the new Nightmare Batman. It's just a re-release with a swapped out base and an added gun. That's it. So no, it's not a 2.0. Instead of getting the Justice League platform, you get the parademon in the rock and the parademon gun. That's the only new thing here. I never use all this stuff. Well, I do use the hands, but I never use this other stuff. But I'm glad that we get it. Better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Y'all know how the saying goes. But you know, you get your batarangs, your back grenades, your grappling hooks, and 5 hands, 2 sets of the same. I guess these are the gripping hands for the gun, batarang hand, and some relaxed hands, and you get 2 fisted hands that's on the figure itself. But that's pretty much your basics right there. Nice weathering on the batarang, I will say that. Not bad. Here's your parademon base. Pretty much the same as we've already seen with which Batman did that come with? Was that Batman Justice League Batman Deluxe, I believe. But it was a different paint job. Now you got the little lava effect on here. It's decent. I think it could have been painted a little better than this, but it's decent. It'll do. Got the painted eyes. So yeah. Cool base. That's where you plug the crotch grab at right there. But not bad. Here's your parademon gun, which I believe is the same as the one you get with the Deluxe Justice League Batman. I'm not sure if it's the same paint job. I actually have that Batman, but I got all the stuff like this packed up in the box. So, but I believe they're exactly the same. Probably the only difference, if there is any, would be how it's painted. But it's a pretty good looking gun. And this is your other item that you get with this Batman that you didn't get with the first release. So here he is with the goggles on, above his eyes, and the goggles on, covering his eyes. Reminds me a lot of Owlman Forgot I had this too. This also comes with this figure. To swap out the eyes, which is pretty easy. You just pull the head up, stick this in there, pull out, pull down. Pretty easy. I've already swapped out one set of eyes. This is the one I didn't swap. Looking to, what is that? The left. I got the ones looking to the right on his face. Got him with the kind of growling mouth plate on. This is the other one, slightly open mouth. And that's what you get right there. It's kind of a cheat since he can't turn his head, which I think is kind of sad, really, considering Hot Toys had the opportunity to right one of their wrongs with this Batman figure. They could have updated the head. It's still not a movable head. When you move the head, you got to move all of this with it. I don't understand why they just didn't update it. And they could have gave him rolling eye system. I mean, they throwing it on all they newer figures. They could have updated this with that. Then it would have been a 2.0. So yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Especially when they are doing it to the new Batman in that wax suit for the new Flash movie. But let's move on. Beautifully done suit. I've always loved the look of the tactical suit. I love all the silver, the gold accents. Just the way they did it, just looks so very well done. I love the battle wear and tear on the suit. Looks like he's been through like a many of battles with this outfit. There's really not much to complain about. It's a dope design for a bat suit. I honestly think it might be my favorite one. This one and the Nightmare Batman suit are probably tied for first. Now, as far as this as a figure, I still have some gripes. I'm still not a fan of how they did the thigh area. I don't understand why they made his thighs so damn thick. So I'm not a fan of that, and I'm not a fan of how they did the butt either. The only saving grace about the butt is that it's covered up for the most part by the cape. But they should have trimmed down these thighs. I mean, it's a different, this is like a re-release. They could have gave him a new body. They could have at least done that. Trimmed down these thighs, made him a little taller, because I think he's a little too short now for the line, considering they went taller with the newer figures. Don't know why they didn't do that. And his butt, he needs to go back to his doctor and have his BBL redone, because clearly they botched his surgery. He went and got a BBL and they just didn't do it right. So now he got one of them ugly, nasty booties that look like it's deflated in one spot and the rest of the ass just dropped. I'm just saying. Another gripe of mine with the figure itself and not necessarily the design, because like I said, I love this design for Batman. But this cape, although I love this pattern is dope. But the cape, they should have gave us two capes, one draping and one wired, and let us decide which one we want to use at the time that we're displaying it. we want to have it draping down, or if we want to have it pose with the figure in some type of action motion. So I think that's another missed opportunity. They could have wired up the cape, and I would have been good to go. I wouldn't have had no complaints about that. But overall suit design looks good. Seems like Hot Toys captured and translated the suit design over very well into figure form. I just wish those few little things they could have corrected and made this a true 2.0 figure. Yep. I appreciate the fact that they use plastic that still has some give to it. So like when you posing like the arm up here or like the leg, this piece right here is not super hard plastic, so it's not hindering any leg movement. You know what I'm saying? Because it bends. And I'm pretty sure you can get this leg up higher. Yep. So doesn't hinder any movement. Can't get it 90. Well, you probably can. If I work it a little bit, I could probably get it all the way to 90. You got that ankle tilt, rotation. And you might as well say there is no ab crunch because it's hardly any there. Moving on. 90-degree bend on the elbow, bicep swivel rotation. Again, I hate that they didn't give him a movable head. When you turn his head, all of this has to move with it. And I've never liked that. They finally fixed that with the latest Batman they got coming from the Flash movie, but with these 2.0s, they could have easily updated these 2.0s and re-releases with the new functioning head. Because again, that is terrible. But it is what it is. And of course, these things still pop off a little too easy. The gauntlets leaving very little room for the fist or the hands to peg on. This one is actually better than most of them. But every now and then this does pop off and that slides right off his arm. But yeah, the posability, it's just okay. I'm gonna work on some poses for him. See what I can come up with for the shelf. Wish he was a little taller. I don't know why they didn't update them. I don't understand Hot Toys why they didn't update this body. They could have used the same body they used for the Nightmare Batman. That updated body could have went on this guy. But you know what? Whatever. All right, y'all. That's all I got on this piece here. Pretty solid figure. Great representation of the tactical suit Batman from the Snyder Cut Justice League movie. Could they have done some things better? Yeah. Should they have given us a true 2.0 instead of just a reissue? Yeah, but this is what we got. I do appreciate the new addition of the gun and the parademon base. So I ain't tripping. The suit is dope. All the accessories are nice, although I'm probably never gonna use probably 75% of them. And although he can't move his head, they still give you the eyes and the mouth plates to swap out to try to give you a little bit of extra personality for each pose. So with that being said, you a Batman fan and you collect Hot Toys and you don't already have this piece from the original one and you can still find this bad boy, I say go for it, pick it up. It's on point. And I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. And that's going to wrap it up for me. We get up out of here. I'll holler at y'all later with the next figure. And we are out. Peace.